Hello, everyone. It's Brainerd Carey, Director of Praxis Center here. And I just want to say a little bit to all the new members that are here, any new members that are coming on, and also current members about using this group. So to begin with, I want to just welcome everybody. I love this group. I love all the interactions that are happening with this group. And I want to just mention a few things about the group. If you're new or current and aren't sure where to start, there's an index at the top of the Facebook page. And at the top of the Facebook page, you'll see it says Index for Praxis Resources. And there's all kinds of videos and resources there. And also, if you go to the website, praxiscenterforaesthetics.com, you'll see how you can log in and look at your classes there. And when you look at the classes, there's, of course, a link to the Facebook group where we have all these discussions. Now, I want to mention a few things about just the community of this group, because besides the editing and all the instructions that are in the group, I want to tell you a little bit about the community of the group, because there's exciting things happening. And besides the instructions, which of course I think is important, and the experts that are on here, as well as what I'm teaching, what I think is important in this group is also what other students are achieving in some of the things that they're asking. So like I noticed recently, I think it was Lou Jimenez. Lou Jimenez asked, is there anybody else here from Europe? And I know there's many Europeans in this group. So, you know, if you want to even look for that comment, you can type in Lou's name, L-O-U, last name, J-I-M-E-N-E-Z, and you'll see that comment. So if you're from Europe, you know, they'd like to know. And because community and how people interact is so important here and so encouraging to other artists. Jeb Gaither was another member who recently posted that he's so excited to be exhibiting in new nonprofits, that the talk about nonprofits that I gave a little while ago made him look at his local council on the arts and apply to shows, and he's in 2 of them already. So I want to encourage that everybody read other people's posts. Of course, ask questions in the thread underneath this video. But community is so important, and support for artists, right? I mean, we all working alone in studios for the most part, unless we're collaborating with other people, which of course is a wonderful thing to do and energizing for anybody's practice. But also the way community works, the way one artist complements another, you know how important that is when something like that happens. And to say a note about that, that's I'm writing a book now about social media. And as much as there's all kinds of techniques to use on social media and a whole variety of things you can do, one of the most powerful ways to connect with galleries, collectors, people you follow on social media is fairly simple. Whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter, if you're following a museum, if you're following a gallery, if you're following a collector, all you have to do is make sincere comments on their posts. And I don't mean, you know, just watch your news feed. And instead of just liking something or saying, wow, that's terrific, or that's beautiful, say something thoughtful and meaningful, like, I'm so glad you posted work by that artist, because that's an overlooked artist that I've always admired. And you can say this on a gallery post, right? A museum post. And what happens is, it's just human nature, because we don't get a lot of comments on posts in Twitter typically, unless they're sort of, you know, somehow inflammatory or argumentative. So when you see galleries posting and museums posting, and you write something on there that's a genuine compliment, they notice. Everybody notices. Museums, galleries, they all notice, because there's not 100 comments on there. So what they do is, the first thing they do is they click to see, who is this wonderful person? They click on your profile, whether it's Twitter or LinkedIn, and they realize, wow, it's an artist, and you instantly are on their radar. So whether you're looking for more public art commissions, whether you're looking for more museums to build connections with, you want to be on their radar, so to speak, right? that's how you do it. It's quite simple. Follow the ones you like, and then make sincere comments when you're moved to make sincere comments. And again, I'm talking about a sentence or more as a comment that shows that you're really thinking about it. You will be on their radar immediately. They will remember your name, and if you do that more often, they will admire you and be grateful that you exist. And after that, you can even direct message someone and say, would you like to have coffee or meet? I think face-to-face is enormously important. So I say this to give a little information about working with social media, but also to say that in this group, as I was saying, you know, someone like Jeb Gaither asked, are there other Europeans? If you're European, comment. You know, it's all a community, and we need support. Support allows us to move beyond what we think we can do, like approaching museums or applying for grants or other activities and residencies that we think maybe we're not up to yet. When you see, you know, Jeb asking a question, when you see Lou, no, I think it was Lou Jimenez who was, I'm sorry, it was Lou Jimenez who was asking, are there more people out there who are from Europe? Jeb was asking, he was talking about how he began to apply to different nonprofits through the Council on the Arts, that's his local Council on the Arts, as I've been talking about in getting shows, in the importance of nonprofits and even being discovered by galleries. So if you have questions, you know, comment on what Jeb's writing, comment on what Lou's saying, and you can search both of them just by using the search bar on there in the Facebook group, Jeb and Lou. So again, for all of you here, you can also look in the events tab on this page. I will be posting events, weekly talks all the time. So you can always go to the events tab and see what's coming up. And then live talks like this, you can either enter into when they're happening live, or you can simply wait till they're produced and you can look at this live talk again. You may be watching this after it's recorded or live, and then you can comment below it and ask questions and engage that way. But essentially the purpose of this talk today is to say two things. And one is, welcome new members, welcome current members. The best way to navigate this group is to look up at the top of this page if you're not sure where to start, and look at the index of resources, which will give you a little bit of a guide. You can also go to praxiscenterforaesthetics.com, and you can log in there with your password and begin looking at the classes. And if you have trouble getting to the Facebook page, the link is in the beginning of any class that's there. And second, what I want to say here is support the community here. As I was saying, it's just part of social media. When you comment on other people's posts sincerely, they take an interest in you. They want to know who you are. So to the extent that you want more comments, to the extent that you want interaction and support and community, it's here. As you see, it's a very active group. There's a lot of people talking. There's a lot going on here. So if you want more friends and more artists to interact with, you can post things, but you'll get the most interaction when you comment on other people's posts. And the more you do that, the more people are inclined to then look at your work and see what you're doing. It's just part of the give and take of a community, and it's what I love about this group. It's why I love directing this center, and it's why I love monitoring the Facebook group, because there's a supportive community here, and it's very exciting to see. So I want to say hi to all the people that are on here. Hi, Anna. Hi, Monica. Hi, Paula. Hi, Jeb. Hi, Brianne. It's great to see everybody here on this live video. And for all of you that aren't watching this live, you can see it afterwards, as you probably are, in comments below. And what I want to ask for today in the comments below in this Facebook Live video is if there are certain topics that you'd like to see me talk about in the near future. I'm scheduling a whole series in the next few weeks. Again, you'll see them all in the events tab, the talks that I'm doing and when they're coming up, and the subjects for those talks. So if there's something in particular that you want to know about, or you want me to drill down on a particular issue, don't hesitate to make a comment below this video right here that you're watching live, and let me know. I'll comment back when I see them, and I will produce videos based on your interests so that we can give everybody exactly what they're looking for here. And again, thank you all for contributing to this community here. I love having you as students, of course, and hearing about great stories like Jeb getting shows and looking at nonprofits, which is such an enormously important part of an artist's career. But also I love the fact that everyone's interacting with one another and building friendships here. So I want to just thank you all for your generosity and comments towards each other. And again, don't hesitate to comment below this video on other things that you'd like to see me lecture on, because that's what I'm here for, to give you more information about what you're most interested in. So again, welcome new members, welcome current members. Wonderful to have you all here, and I look forward to your comments about what you'd like to see coming up. And please check the events tab in the Facebook group. As members, you have access to these live talks where you can not only ask me questions, but you can also suggest new talks on topics that are of particular interest to you. So, and I wish you all a wonderful day whenever you're seeing this.